So right now I'm going to be doing the hands-on lab for Electromagnet. Because I already tried building this once and didn't really go so well. I'm going to build the magnet as I'm doing the pre-lab questions. Pre-lab question number 1 is list 3 characteristics of a strong magnet. Strong electromagnet has several coils, has a large amount of current flowing through the wire, and the wire itself is very thick. Number 2 is decide the thickness you want for your wire. Why does the thickness affect the strength of the electromagnet? And I said the strength of the thickness, the thicker the wire, the more current can go through, and the stronger your battery would be. Here, question 3: what does an iron nail do to increase the magnetism created by the wires? Since the iron is one of the few ferromagnets, so that makes it the strongest possible electromagnet, or the strongest core that you can use for an electromagnet. So just having the iron nail is going to increase it significantly than another metal would do. Name 2 other good cores that could be used in your electromagnet. 2 other ferromagnets that are ferromagnets that would be very strong are cobalt and nickel. Okay, so as you can see, I'm just about done wrapping my nail with my wire. I got rather thin wire, just so depending on how that goes with the rest of the wire, that'll be how strong it is. Alright, so I wrapped it up all the way. I'm going to expose the end of the wire. I have the rest of my materials in front of me. You can't see. I have a compass, electrical tape, paper clips, nail and wire, as you can see. There we go. Alright, got one end exposed. It doesn't come unraveled. Alright, and we got the other end exposed. Oof, some copper too. Alright, so I got my nail exposed like this. I'm just going to tie up the end real quick so the thing doesn't come unraveled. That's alright. I have my battery in front of me, a 9-volt battery. So here's my wire, my finished product. Alright, so step 2 says remove some insulation of my wire. Tap one end of the exposed ends. Tape one end of the exposed ends to the positive. Terminal of the battery, one to the negative end. Here's my battery. I got my tape. Already got my tape set up right here. I'm gonna do this. What I'm going to try to do is just kind of hook the wire so I can just tape it right around the terminal. gonna have to rip off some more of the insulation because some of the terminal or some of the copper wire got shredded off, so there wasn't much of the actual wire sticking out. Yeah. And I got one end taped down. Alright, so I got both ends taped down. I don't really know how it's gonna work. Alright, now we're gonna test it. I have some paper clips in front of me. Oh, this is working. Okay, so I have my compass. I have my compass on the ground here. Alright, so you can see my compass. I guess that's worked. You can see the compass end is attracted to the magnet. As I'm moving in a circle, so is the end of the compass. Further test. There's some paper clips. Yeah, alright, well the compass is still working. The compass is still attracted to the end of it. One of my things is gonna things have come here, so that's probably why. But alright, so I tested the magnet does work. Actually I'll retake I'll go ahead and retake that as I answer the questions. Question 1 is, what could you do to quantify the strength of your magnet? You could increase the number. So I have my magnet right here with X amount of coils. If I wanted to, then I could increase the number of coils. I can get a different size wire. I can do different size battery, and to test the strength of that compared to relative to the strength of this. That way we're able to figure out how much stronger, like say my magnet here picked up 5 staples. If I increased, if I got like a 1 millimeter thicker wire and increased, and then wrapped it around the same nail, same battery, whatever, and tested that, and I picked up 10 nails, then I can test that the magnet was increased. Magnet increased 10 nails, size 10 nails, or 10 staples, whatever it is that picks up. Which end of the North Pole is your electromagnet, the pointed end or the flat end? Due to Rule 2 of the, I finished taping this thing so it doesn't go loose on me. But to figure that out, I use the right hand rule number 2, which I will demonstrate in a moment. So I can get incredibly done here from the battery. The battery is done being wrapped, and okay, so it's still, yeah, okay, it's still fun. Yeah, I'm just testing it and the staples doesn't work. That's fine. It works with the compass. Question number 2: which end is of the North Pole of the electromagnet? Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah. So I'm wrapping my. All right. So the coils have been wrapped around this way, from the flat end to the skinny, or to the sharpened end. I'm wrapping my hand around it. I wish there was a longer thing. I'm wrapping around my right hand. Well, I'll do this one. My fingers curl in the direction of the current, which is doing this, and my outstretched thumb is pointing to the north end of the magnetic field. So the sharpened end is my north pole. What could you do to reverse the poles of the magnet? To reverse the pole, I would have to rewire. Well, take the wire off the nail, and then have it go the opposite direction from the flat end to the north end. Because if I were to do the right hand trick, then it would be the opposite. My outstretched thumb would be pointing this end to the flat end. Question number 4 is draw a diagram of your magnet and include the arrows to show the flow of the current. I will do that on my lab report or on my sheet here. Number 5, use your electromagnet to see if things pick up like paper clips or small nails. Name 3 things you do to make your electromagnet stronger. So we tested. My magnet didn't pick up any paper clips or anything. Things I could do: I can get a larger nail, larger core. I could do something. Larger battery source. I'm sure that would have a great difference. I mean, mine's just a classic or just a basic 9-volt battery. And thicker wire. That would also do. As said in earlier problems, thicker wire would increase the current and allow more, it would allow the more current to go through and increase the amount of things I would be able to pick up. I'll be turning this into the Dropbox later today and a video.